Hi guys, welcome back to Geese Grills. Today we're doing drumsticks. Nice easy dish. Well, we're going to mix it up a little bit, do you know what I mean? Would be no fun otherwise, would it? Right, first thing what we're going to do is we are actually going to butterfly these bad boys. And the reason I do that is because you get more surface area. And I did them not that long ago and they come out fucking handsome. So that's what we're doing. And once we butterfly them, we are going to smother them in the old ANGUS and OINK PERI. If you ain't tried this, I highly recommend it. It has got a bit of a kick, so be warned. Do you know what I mean? Then the next stage after that, we're going to make ourselves up a nice maple barbecue sauce. And the reason I'm going to do that, because I'm thinking we've got hot over here, and we're going to sweeten it up with a nice homemade maple barbecue sauce. That's going in the KAMADO. Joe, gosh, happy days. Guess what I'm having for lunch today? Anyway, first things first, all we're going to do is butterfly these bad boys. It ain't rocket science. We're just going to split them, open them up so they look like they've got little wings on them. Just cut either side of the bone. Not sure I'm happy with this knife. Until, guys, we're looking at something very similar to that. It's got a sort of look about it. One, right, you're not going to want to watch me. You're not going to want to watch me sitting here cutting out chicken, guys. So, I shall fast forward this bit. I do love a drumstick, I ain't gonna lie to you. And the thing is, they're pretty bloody cheap and all. Open them up like this does give you more surface area, which is what we're going for, especially when we're trying to get as much seasoning on there as possible. They remind me of that Jurassic Park. Do you know that one with the neck comes out? That spit shit at you. I don't know the way my mind works sometimes, I tell you. I'm only going to marinate for about 3 or 4 hours today, because I do want to eat these, so I'm hungry, because this is going to be my lunch. Once we're looking something very similar to that, happy days. All we're going to simply do, is get that out of the way, is take our ANGUS and OINK PERI and give them a smother. Now I'm going to do them backside first because I want them laying up front. And you can use any seasoning you want really, but I think the key to it is going to be the old maple syrup barbecue sauce, which we're going to make up next. And the plan to be, we'll get these nicely cooked up and we'll smother them in the barbecue sauce to get them finished off. They're going to go in the fridge for a good few hours. I'm going to make myself up a nice maple syrup barbecue sauce. Right guys, while those chicken drumsticks are marinating away, we're going to make up this barbecue sauce. We need to cook it up, then we're going to let it simmer, and then we're going to have to let it cool down before we can actually use it. So let's get this bad boy made up. Really, really straightforward. First things first, induction hob, hex clad. Fucking love these pans, mate. They do. They fucking work really, really well. Do you know what I mean? They heat up quick and all. I have got in here 1 small onion, and that's going to go in there. And what we're going to do is just going to brown this off. A little bit of sweating. Very straightforward. While that's going on, we are going to take, I know I'm cheating, I know I am, I'm being a lazy fucker, what do you want me to say? You know what I mean? I'm hungry. We're going to put probably the equivalent of a couple of cloves of garlic in there. Fucking might as well put the rest of that in there, haven't we? And let's sweat these bad boys off together. Whoa. Do love the smell of the old onion and garlic. Happy days. So it is a nice easy barbecue sauce to make, but it's going to be very sweet. But it will work very well against that peri because that's definitely got a bloody kick on it. Mate, it's a lovely kick. Is we're going to add a cup of ketchup. Now you can use whatever ketchup you want. Today I've got this one from Marx's. So I'm just using all of that, and it's about a cup's worth because I've already added some out of that. I do always wonder sometimes, like what my neighbours must think. They must hear me out here fucking talking to myself. Do you know what I mean? And the amount of different smells that keep coming out of here. Right, so anyway, we've got a cup of ketchup in there. We are going to add half a cup of maple syrup. Lovely. You can see where the sweet elements starting to come in. We're going to put 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar in there. 1, 2, 3. We are going to put a nice big knob of butter. Who don't like a knob of butter? Happy days. Get that all nice and melted. We're going to put a couple of teaspoons of the old mustard powder. 1, 2. And then we are going to put about 3 teaspoons of golden syrup. 1, 2, 3. And then all we're going to do, guys, is bring this bad boy up to a boil. And then we're going to add ourselves some black pepper. I'd say that's probably going to be about a teaspoon there. And then last but not least, guys, little pinch of salt. Guys, that is pretty much it. All we're going to do is we're just going to whack this up a little bit. We're going to bring it to the boil. Now that she's all nicely boiled up, spitting like a bitch, do you know what I mean? Well, I've got one of these on. Then we're just going to bring this down to a simmer, guys, and we're going to let this bad boy simmer for 20 minutes. Once she's simmered up for 20 minutes, we're going to let her cool down, and then she is going to be ready for our chicken drumsticks once we cook them on the KAMADO Joe. I will see you guys in about 20 minutes. Right guys, that's the 20-minute mark. Let's switch this bad boy off. Lovely, jubbly, look at that. Whoa, happy days. Right, there we have our maple syrup barbecue sauce. Right, I'll see you at the next stage. That is our 20 minutes up. She is looking pretty. Little taste test. Oh, that's fucking magic. That is magic. Such a simple sauce. Right, all we're gonna do, guys, let this bad boy cool down. Once the chicken drumsticks are finished marinating, Commando Joe's going on, and we're gonna have ourselves some chicken drumsticks for lunch. You know what I mean? Happy days. I'll see you then. Okay, guys, we've been marinating for 3 hours in the fridge. These bad boys are looking lovely. Next stage, let's get you over to the Commando Joe. All right, we're set up on a standard indirect, guys. We are gonna put a bit down for the old stickage, all right? And we're sitting on 350, which is about 180. And all we're gonna quite simply do, guys, is stick these bad boys on there. All right, like so. Listen for that sizzle. Happy days. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep them all on the indirect side. Okay, now I reckon these are probably gonna take about half hour, 40 minutes, give or take. Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna come back and check in 20 minutes and flip them over. I shall see you then. 20-minute mark, let's have a butcher's. Oh, happy days. They look pretty. Right, let's give them a flip. Lovely. Oh, wonderful. Right, guys, I'm going to give them about another 15 minutes. Come back, we're going to do a little test to see what temperature they're at before we have to baste them with this wonderful maple barbecue sauce. Right, I'll see you in a minute. I'll see you in 15. 15 minutes. Oh, have a look at that. Let's have a quick check. Happy days. Happy days. Right. Now, if you've never seen one of these containers, guys, I highly recommend it. This is that barbecue sauce that we've just made. Quick twist like that, seals it up, close it down, twist it again, happy days. Do you know what I mean? Brilliant fucking things they are, especially when you're trying to keep things fresh. Right, next stage. Let's get these bad boys. Which way do I want them up? Skin side up or skin side down? I'm gonna have them skin side up. So we're gonna do the bottoms first. And go heavy, guys, go heavy. Barbecue sauce looks bloody magic. And all we're doing now is we're gonna tack it up. I want it a whole lot smothered. And all those chopped up onions crystallise a bit as well, especially when you take this little up. Lovely, lovely. Make sure you get all them edges. Right, let's give these bad boys a flip. I'm salivating a little bit over here, guys. I ain't gonna lie to you. You see what I'm saying when you butterfly these drumsticks, how much more surface area you get for your flavourings. You know what I mean? Don't miss any of it. Make sure you get it all. Right, I reckon a quick 5-10 minutes. I shall see you then. Okay, guys, that is it. Let's have a butcher's. Oh, look at that. They look fucking handsome, don't they? Right, let's get them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we have it. They're going to need to cool down, guys, for a couple of minutes. Okay, guys, there you have it. Angus and OINK PERI pre-seasoning with a homemade maple syrup barbecue sauce. I mean, look at that. Decisions. I'm going to go with this one right in the middle. Are you ready? Oh, mate. I've got the heat from the PERI, which is lovely. The sweetness from the maple syrup barbecue sauce. Oh, mate, that is perfect. See all the juice coming out of there, look. Guys, I highly recommend that. I promise you. You put that in front of anyone, they wouldn't be upset. Now remember, don't forget to push all the fucking buttons and I'll see you next time.